I'd like to greet all human beings all around the world with a universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. It doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor religious beliefs may be. It doesn't matter if you're the richest to the poorest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't even matter if you're the proclaimed toughest to the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. No matter if you're dark-skinned or light-skinned. It doesn't matter if you're my family, friends, or those who proclaim to be my enemy. I still greet you all with a universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. Today happened to be Sunday, September the 22nd, 2019. The time being about 7:15 p.m. First I want to say happy 43rd birthday to one of my nieces in the Windy City. It was a blessing to be able to have a heartbeat and call you today and tell you happy birthday. I ask and pray that God allow you to see many more. I like to say happy belated third birthday to my great grandson, who was born on September the 8th. I like to also say congratulations to my oldest daughter in the Windy City and my son-in-law. My daughter just gave birth on September the 20th, 2019 in the Windy City to my twin grandsons. This is a new generation. I thank God that my son-in-law and my oldest daughter up in Chicago has no ties with dealing drugs, has no ties with gang banging, has no ties with this black on black crime. I thank God that my oldest daughter worked for the school board and my son-in-law worked for the city. And I thank God the way they have been raising my 16-year-old grandson. He's not in the gang. He's not out and selling drugs. He don't have no female out there pregnant. My 12-year-old granddaughter, thank God that she's not pregnant. She's not out there in the gang. I thank God that she survived back in July the 26th of 2019. Just a few months ago, she survived some ignorant individual out there doing these shootings and shot her 3 times, but she survived. I thank God. But I just want to say I thank God for my children, my seed. You know, I thank God that my seed is not out there doing negative things. I thank God that my seeds are educated, respectful, and I thank God that they keeping a generation going. You see, we need a new generation because sometimes we depend on these old leaders from 40 and 50 years ago. You know, sometimes people got to sit down. You see what I'm saying? And a new generation got to come in. But I just thank God, you see what I'm saying, for being able to be a father, a grandfather, and a great-grandfather doing positive things. I thank God my children's, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren, if I passed away right before I get through with this YouTube video, they can say, my dad, my granddad, my great-granddad, my nieces and nephews can say, my uncle, my great-uncle, my sisters, may all of my brothers rest in peace, but my sisters and friends can say that I wasn't a negative force out here in this world. I thank God of that. I pray, as I said, we prepare to leave Charleston, Missouri. There's a lot of good people here in Charleston, Missouri, young and old. I pray that they rely on the right leadership. I pray that some of these parents, and if the shoe don't fit, don't wear it, some of these parents don't be out here fighting in the streets with your children. Some of you females just having a baby 2 and 3 weeks ago, stop going out here fighting in the streets with your brothers and your friends. I thank God for this young brother that 4 or 5 people was trying to jump on him, and he didn't want to fight. he was just pushing them back. A few of them was females. He didn't want to fight. He pushed them back. He could have easily picked up a gun, pow, 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 but he didn't. He secured himself when they was throwing stuff at him. And that's what I teach my two youngest daughters. If somebody's small that you know you can just handle them to the fact that you can hurt them so bad, try to push them off, as long as they don't have no weapon. But I'm gonna leave with this here. Those that don't like my videos, don't look at it. Those that want to criticize it, criticize it. If you notice, I don't care whether a person criticizes mine or not, because I'm on a mission. I done did what I had to do here in Charleston, and I know a lot of people appreciate it. And I know I got a lot of haters, but hate on, because I done instilled something in somebody here in Charleston, Missouri, that don't want to be up under this negative leadership. That's tired of people doing the same thing and the same people benefiting. Now I'm gonna go watch my grandchildren and great-grandchildren and my youngest daughters grow up. I'm gonna leave y'all with this here. You see this? My daughters and them raised these from babies when her mother died. I don't know where the other one is at. Just like they raised them when their mother died, they'll be able to take care of other people. We all would return to, at least me and my two daughters will return to Charleston one day and see what we can do to help those who fighting against this unjust system and unjust people, black and white, that I've been fighting against. I'm gonna leave you with as I came, with the peace and blessings of God be with you. To my Muslim brothers and sisters all around the world, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Awudu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Peace be still.